What's up, Dragon Brood? So today we're trying something fun. We kind of knew this was going to happen whenever Core Set 21 released. I just didn't know when until I found a good enough list that I think was worth trying. Well, you saw the title obviously, which is why you're here on the video, so I'll just tell you. We're playing the Doggos deck, the Good Boys deck, the Dog Tribal deck, however you want to describe it. I decided to go with just red-white and see how it works out. But who knows? Maybe we don't have the best cards, maybe we do, maybe it's competitive, maybe it's not. But we can find out if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, well, we'll probably find out anyway, but let's go take a look at the deck. Alright, now when we go through the list isn't all dogs. Like, the problem was there just wasn't that many that I really wanted to play. So we kind of went with like 16, 17, you know, so it's still enough to technically call it a theme deck, but let's take a look at what's in here. So we are playing some Fight as One. I think this is important as a way to protect your stuff. It can really blank some removal spells. It can keep some of your best stuff around after a board sweeper. So it does a few different things for this list. Plus, you do have the opportunity to save two things potentially because we do have some humans in this list. Selfless Savior, again, just an all-around catch-all, good card, protects your other creatures from dying. We're playing a couple of Alpine Watchdogs. It's not the best card, but it does let us get... It's a card we can search up with the Houndmaster. Pack Leader, obviously you've got to play that because it pumps all your other dogs and keeps them alive during combat. Also, remember, if you have a Selfless Savior and a Fight as One, or either or, whenever you're attacking, you can basically protect all your creatures during the attack step, which is pretty sweet. Seasoned Hollowblade, maybe this doesn't belong here, maybe it does, but since we have a way to fill our hand with extra cards, this seems pretty reasonable for some resiliency. Igneous Cur, Alpine, again, Igneous Cur, I want to say, not a great dog, but it's there that we can search with the Houndmaster, which we're playing 4 of. Playing Bolt Hound as well. This might be the best one in the deck. I don't really know, but we're going to try it and see what happens. Playing some Bone Crusher Giants for removal. Tajik to help pump some of the dogs so they're not terrible. Relia kind of doing the same thing here. Though Aurelia alongside a Houndmaster is actually pretty good because you can give it both the +2 in Trample and Vigilance, which is pretty awesome. And then we're playing some Ember Cleaves just as a cleanup card. So not a lot of defense in this list, mind you. This is kind of trying to lean forward and take advantage of the dogs. We'll see if we can do anything with it or not. You know, the lands, we're not doing anything crazy special. It's pretty straightforward. 8 plains, 8 mountains, 4 sacred ground, 3 temple of triumph. No idea if that's correct or not. We're going to find out. But let's go play some games in the arena. Okay, do we keep this hand? I'm going to say... yes, reluctantly, but at this point I don't even know what a good or a bad hand looks like in this list. If we were to get really lucky, what would be nice is maybe like a turn 2 Pack Leader followed by Bolt Hound, or even just a 2/2 dog, like an Alpine Watchdog would actually be fine, followed by a land to be able to play Bolt Hound. That'd be a good attack step. I wouldn't be too upset about that. But we'll see if we get lucky. The opponent took a long time deciding on their hand there. I have no idea what that means. That is possibly the worst thing. When you draw a second Ember Cleave, it's usually really bad. It's kind of the one reason, it's weird. I prefer only playing 2 Ember Cleaves in a lot of lists these days for that reason, but, you know, we do what we gotta do. Alright, let's assume this gets countered and see what happens here. We do have a backup. Hold on. Oh, it didn't. Alright, well, we're going to get in there with all the doggos then, I guess. Oh. Well, we can't protect from that, so we'll just pick up our dog. Attack for 2. Not sure what the opponent's playing, but unfortunately they can sacrifice that next turn to get our Selfless Saviors, which is super disappointing. Alright, we'll replay the Bolt Hound that they know we have. They're going to bounce it again, I guess. Nope. Alright. Well, that's weird. Okay. Can't block anything. All our dudes are on the ground. Now, if they play a land, they can just sacrifice and save themselves from 2 selfless saviors, I suppose. Oh, that's not fun. So this is interesting, because we kind of put the opponent in a position of having to choose, right? Well, this is all other creatures. Interesting. So if we just Tajik, and they do that for 1. I guess what I'm trying to decide here is it worth it to play Tajik now? I think maybe we play Bolthound first, and then Tajik after the fact. So if they do sweep, we have a 3 power thing we're attacking with instead of a 2 power thing. Because this should equate to at least 6 damage on this attack step, no matter how we do it. If they kill our selfless saviors, we'll get in for 6. If they don't, we'll get in for 6. I guess I could have sacrificed those, but it doesn't really do anything here. Alright, so technically we just have to find 2 damage at this stage, potentially. Alright, you have a Wilderness Reclamation. Ooh, Aurelia's nice, but I think Tajik's nicer. Ooh, wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess they... I mean, you can shock Tajik. Bounce one of them. I mean, maybe they bounce 2 of them. I think that's the only way they live. Alright, cool. Getting a win against Reclamation. Sweet. Okay, I guess we'll keep this one. This looks pretty good-ish. I mean, 2 temples means we can't, without drawing another land, we can't really play what we want on turn 3. However, we can, like, turn 2 Houndmaster, turn 3 Bonecrusher Giant if we get stuck, so it's not awful. And then it's possible we just go straight into Aurelia on turn 4 with a Houndmaster, which is kind of cool. Now, it wouldn't be for a lot, but, you know, every little bit, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out if I can play a song on these different gems. I'm sure I can, I just don't know how yet. Don't think we want another Houndmaster at this point. Oh, this is tough, because if this is mono green, we may end up just having to use a Bonecrusher Giant on 2. Oh no. Not sure what this is then. Sea Dasher Octopus. Okay, well. Can't kill that now. That's a problem. Need to discard down. I guess one of these Tajiks? I don't know. The only good news for us is the opponent's stuck at 1 blue. So that limits the number of spell counters I can have against this, but otherwise this is not great. I think it's such a bad start. I don't know how we're going to recover from this. Alright, we're going to get hit pretty hard next turn. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best scenario for us to race. Because if they have a bounce shark, that sucks too. If we Tajik here, we do get... Oh, we wouldn't get to pump the Alpine. Well, I guess if they stack the right way. Okay. Let's do that. I mean, unfortunately, this thing's going to be able to block these, though, at all times. So we almost may have to Cur and Watchdog next turn. But I'm not even sure if that's enough. We'll see. And we would current Watchdog just so we have chump blockers effectively. Oh, gross. This is going to hurt next turn, because now they're pretty close to Sterix here. Alright, so they're making a 5-5. They may choose not to attack here, honestly. So, yeah, I was going to say, because we actually kind of prefer they do attack, in all reality. Alright. Embercleave's real nice here. I'm not gonna lie, that gives us real close mark to hit, because if we can, well, the problem is the Gem Razor can block flyers too. Because I was just thinking, if we come in with Aurelia, we could actually attack, pump Aurelia, then Embercleave next turn, and that's pretty exciting. What can we do here, though? Alright, I'll take the damage, and I guess we'll Aurelia. This might be our only way out, potentially. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because we're not attacking. Man, you know, if this was an untapped land, and we were to draw a Bolt Hound next turn, that would probably be good enough, but it was not. Alright, so no Sterix. That's kind of good news. I mean, it makes me wonder what the rest of their hand is, though. And I don't think they have a way to significantly hurt us here. Alright. So we can kind of Embercleave to our heart's content. Just depending on if we want to play creatures as backup or not. So we can attack pumping Tajik. Tajik, Aurelia, Houndmaster, all attack. Houndmaster gets 2 pluses. Aurelia could get 1 from Tajik. Then we can Embercleave and maybe win. I don't know. This is scary. All right, I guess we do it, because we do have 2 damage left over from the giant, since we have this plains in hand. Give a counter to Aurelia. Then the Houndmaster gets their 2 counters. And then we just hope to resolve Embercleave. I don't know what else we do here. Alright, Symbiote's going to block. That's not a surprise. So if we give the Houndmaster +1, that'd be 12 minus 3 is 9. 10, 11, 12 with Aurelia. If we give Tajik the bonuses, we get through for 6 for 9. That doesn't do anything. Tajik's ultimately going to die anyway there. So we put this on the Houndmaster and then hope to just shoot them with the Bone Crusher Giant, hoping they don't have a counter or something here. Ah, they had the Shore Shark. Dang it. Yep. Yep. That's unfortunate. I was afraid of that. Like I said, we thought we might have they had it last turn, but they didn't. But they were still holding it. That's all kinds of bad. Okay, well, then we just play a Watchdog. Still not over yet, but it's not looking great. Big Stone Coil. Alright. Well, that's bad because Stone Coil blocks flyers. Let's play this. And we'll go search for more doggos. And unfortunately, the opponent does have trample. think we just do this and see if maybe we can get lucky and find another Embercleave or something. I'm not totally sure what we do here. Because we're pretty dead to a lot of things. I mean, if the opponent just puts any type of mutate thing on Stonecoil Serpent, I think we just die. So the question now, though, becomes, can we just get to a point where we can just do enough by them not blocking? I mean, there's a chance they have another pouncing Shore Shark, which is what it is, you know. Alright, I guess we just pass. I don't really know what to do here. I mean, these things do have junky fire breathing, so we can do that. I say junky, it is 2 for 2. So if in some ways we can get the opponent to like 6, they almost have to block these with the amount of mana we have. Alright, another Stonecoil. That actually works out for us, believe it or not. I think that does it, right? Because if they block here, block here, block here. Well, no, they have to block this. So we'll assume they block here, here, here. Oh, they have 4 blockers. It's only 4 damage. Dang it. Alright, well, let's draw some damage here. Oh, fight is won. Is that it? Oh, it's not quite. Because they can block here, 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 and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we can... Well, we could pump one of the Watchdogs. That only gives it... It only gets +2 if it's red. Oh, man. This is so close. So freaking close. Oh, wait. Actually, this will keep it from dying. This, depending on how they block... Because this gets +1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd get for each other creature. So we'd get 5, so it'd be 7. They're going to block that with the Stonecoil. We're not going to get through. We make that 8. Oh, man. Goodness. Sorry, I'm not roping here. I need to really think about this. This is a tough scenario. Man, why did they draw 3 Stonecoil Serpents this game? I mean, I guess if they block wrong, but I can't imagine any scenario where they don't block correctly here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, that's going to be 9. Well, we can get 1 through? Dang it. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all we're going to hit for. Ugh. This is so unfortunate on so many levels. They're down to 2 cards. Do we just wait one more turn? The problem is if they have a Shore Shark next turn, we just can't do anything. Or if they have a Sterix, we're wrecked. Alright, I'm just going to put this in and I'm going to wuss out. I feel like I missed something there, but not a lot I can do. Alright, so they did have another Shore Shark. Their blue is tapped now, though, so anything we're going to do, this is going to be our 1 window, apparently. Assuming they're... Okay, that makes sense. Bounce Aurelia, sure. I mean, they may just be planning... I was going to say, yeah, you bounce 2 things, right? Oh, they get to bounce 3 things. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, now we're dead. Because they can just trample kill us now. Oh, really? Oh. Well, that's an unexpected turn of events. I mean, technically, we had fight as one, so I don't think we were dead, but we'd have been really close. Because that would have been 18, 23 points to trample. Actually, no, we would have been dead. Because we could have only prevented... We'd have had to stop 12. We can only stop 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess we wouldn't have died. We'd have been real close. And the opponent really wouldn't have lost any. But they're only at 8, so I kind of get their position. Because they would have had to find a way to block all this other stuff. Alright, so let's assume they block Cur, Giants, Houndmaster, Dog. Still not enough. Alright. Well, we will reload the board as expected. And then we will pass and hope they don't have yet another way to bounce things. I mean, if they have another mutate card, we're just dead at this point. I mean, okay, that doesn't mutate. That's good news. That doesn't mutate. That's good news. Granted, it is more blockers, so it's not the best news. But we do put the opponent to 6. They effectively have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. Alright. Good news is we've been able to fortify our defenses just a little bit now. We're going to pass. Next turn, we're going to try to go for it. Because now we can make a Alpine Houndmaster attack for a bunch. Alright, we're not worried about questing these. We have things that can block that. I mean, we'll just trade with that. I mean, not sure what that was about, but okay. Alright, so dogs can't die now. This is going to be a Houndmaster with a lot of trample damage due to Aurelia. Alright, I guess this is our one opening with their hand empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we got 3. Actually, I probably should have played this so I could have had an extra activation on an Igneous Curve potentially, but here we go. Maybe this does it. So that's 6 trample. They got to block it with at least 2 things. I don't know how we got out of this one. I think the opponent may have missed an attack. Well, I don't know. Because we did end up drawing the Bone Crusher Giant the following turn. It's possible we could have got real close to killing them. Are we going to do it? This is a crazy block situation. Alright. So we have Aurelia and Pack Leader getting through. For 4. I mean, that's it, right? Because this is going to trample for 2. Can I not play this? Oh, we're still in the opponent's block step. They still haven't decided. I think the opponent's realizing that there's no good blocks here either. Because we can now pump Houndmaster and I guess Pack Leader. And that should do it. Yeah. This was a crazy game. Like this man, I don't even know if I played this game well, honestly. I feel like I played a little poorly and then got lucky. Alright, cool. Okay, we get to go first here, which is cool. We're going to keep this. This is actually a pretty reasonable hand, honestly. This is good. As some of my English friends would say, this is decent, mate. Yeah. Oh, well, against a Lifegain deck, huh? Alright. We'll see what happens. You know, if this is the type of deck I think it is, I'm willing to trade my Selfless Savior for their Healer Hawk. I don't think they want to. There's a good chance they're going to play like the Johnny's Pride Mate here. Oh, they didn't have it. Nice, nice. Rune Law Enforcer. Power 2 or greater? Yep, alright. Oh boy, what are we doing here? Attacks with at least 2 other creatures, make a token. Alrighty then. Alright. Not what I was expecting to see, if I'm being honest. By a long shot. This does take a mana to activate, so let's go ahead and get some damage in here. I'm going to go ahead and pump up this Houndmaster. Sure. Alright, the good news here is it's going to tie up some of the opponent's mana, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to want us to keep swinging with this Houndmaster. Also means they're not going to get a counter off the Marshal, because they're going to want to leave the Rune Forcer, or the Law Rune Enforcer back to block and tap something, I assume. Alright, there's a Pride Mate. Going to be mildly annoying, but that's okay. Ooh, Gird for Battle. That's a bigger problem now. Hold up. The opponent did go largely defenses down here, though, which is nice, and that mountain's actually pretty key. Because this is going to allow us to keep swinging. And if they don't block, this is going to be lethal. We're going to pump 2 things here. Not sure why the token didn't get in on the action. Seems a little silly. Man, this Bolthound's good, y'all. Alright, so they're living off of tokens and such here. Alright, we're gonna take a big chunk. That is bordering on lethal next turn, though we do have some blockers, so we're not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to get in and fight, because it's what we do. Sure. I'm just going to take 6, or go to 6. They'll be able to gain 2 next turn. We're going to go ahead and play these out. Play this. Ooh, a Seasoned Hollowblade. Do we care about that? I think no. I think they're just bigger cards we're aiming for here. Like, we'd rather have an Aurelia, rather have an Embercleave, even just a Bonecrusher Giant. Like, there's a bunch of other things that would be much nicer here. What does the opponent have in hand? Can we just die here? I mean, we'll assume they'll tap like Houndmaster, right? So they're going to use 3 mana for something. That's only 2, 4, 5. I mean, guess if they have double fight as 1, we're dead. I think I'm willing to gamble, though. The opponent's only at 6. Let's see what happens. Okay, opponent goes to 11. Giant Killer, which is also now going to be able to tap a thing. And that is going to be able to tap a thing. Ugh. Now I think we're dead. Opponent can tap a big thing, block 2. Yeah, I don't think we can do nearly enough. I think they got us. Is there any way we could pump like Igneous Cur to make enough? I don't think we can. We can pump it 3 times. Don't think the opponent's going to block in a way that we even get a shot here. Alright, they tap a thing, which I'm assuming is Hound... Oh, they're not even tapping Houndmaster. I guess it doesn't matter. They could chump block Houndmaster. And then we just die. 2 in the air, tapper blockers on the ground. Puck 2. They could take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they'd be at 2. Oh, they're going to be at 1. Because they're going to pump... Oh, wait. That's lethal. Did I do the math wrong? No, because they can block the Cur. Never mind. Oh, I didn't see the other token. Never mind. Yeah, we're dead. Wait, what? What? We don't deserve to win this one. Why are they just not blocking everything else? 3, 6. I mean, that's it, right? That's 12. I mean, I'll spend my mana. I don't have anything else to spend it on. We didn't deserve to win this last one. I think the opponent just was afraid to lose creatures for some reason. I don't know. Alright, the verdict is still out on this deck. I don't know what to make of it. It's fun. It is a lot of fun, I will say that. You know, I've had previous versions with some similar cards and playing Aurelia, but it doesn't really take advantage of the dogs. I mean, we did win a game against Reclamation, casting mostly dogs, which was cool. You know, we won a long back and forth game against Simic Mutate, which was cool. So, I mean, the deck has some chops. It's not terrible, you know, like, so maybe there's some other cards. If y'all want to make some recommendations in the comments, you know, we can discuss some other cards that might go in the list, because I'm sure I overlooked something that could go in here. We also didn't draw the Hollow Blade very often. We only drew the Pack Leader once. So there's a lot of things that could make this deck run smoother. Our draws were a little weird, but even with all that, we still managed to play some pretty competitive games. So, you know, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. It played a little better than I thought it did. You know, I was going to be happy if we just go 50-50, you know, out of the gate with this one, because I didn't have high hopes, but the cards are pretty good. The downside is a lot of the dogs are not great. I mean, especially the 2-mana ones, but they fit the bill and kind of get stuff done. Maybe we need to adjust the numbers again. Like I said, maybe play an extra Hollow Blade, maybe play an extra Fight as one. But yeah, overall, like I said, thumbs up. Not a lot I would change of this just right off the bat, but like I said, give me some comments down below with some recommendations, and you know, maybe one of you already have a dogs list that's just better, or seen one that's better. I don't know, but I figured this was fun to share with everybody. Anyway, remember to please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and come back every day and see all the videos that we're putting up. But that's all I have for you today. We'll see you next time.